I can't protect you from him if you stay here. Message received. Nodding sharply, she moved toward the adjoining room, where the two older of her children were sleeping. Following her inside, I watched as she first sat on Amelia's bed, gently nudging her awake. Amelia groaned into her pillow, but Natalie persisted.
"Wake up, sweetheart."
Slowly, my only niece's eyes fluttered open, barely visible in a dark room.
"Is it morning?" "No, baby, but we're going on a trip and have to leave,"
Natalie explained.
"A trip?"
Amelia's voice was still groggy, having been woken in the dead of night.
"Yes, darling, an adventure."
Amelia sat up slowly, rubbing the sleep from her eyes.
"Like a vacation?" "Sure, like a vacation."
The white lie slipped from Natalie's lips easily.
"But we have to go now. Can you go to Uncle Liam? He's coming with us." "Uncle Liam?"
Calling out in the darkness, I beckoned for my niece. "Over here, Amelia." Slipping out of bed, Amelia joined me in the doorway of their room while Natalie moved to Jameson's bed. Jameson stirred, asking,
"Mama?"
Natalie stroked his blonde curls.
"Time to get up, sleepyhead."
Amelia spoke to her brother.
"Jameson, we're going on vacation. Get up."
Jameson, always eager to be his older sister's sidekick, didn't require additional urging. He was instantly awake and ready for action. Finding me in the doorway, he looked back to Natalie.
"Where's Daddy?"
Amelia stiffened at my side at the mention of their father. Natalie swallowed so hard I could hear it, bravely declaring,
"Daddy's not coming."
Believing they were indeed going on a short-term vacation, Jameson nodded.
"Okay, we'll see him when we get back."
We weren't coming back, not if I could help it. As I led them both into the sitting room, my mother arrived to say goodbye. Deciding to send them away had broken her heart, knowing her only grandchildren would be an ocean away, but it had been deemed necessary. Staying here was dangerous. Protecting them required us to put our own feelings aside. Throwing her arms wide, she called to Amelia and Jameson.
"Come here, my darlings."
Without hesitation, they ran into her waiting arms, and she hugged them tightly, a single tear slipping down her cheek. Some might have thought royal families were cold and clinical, but not ours. My mother, Princess Adelaide, had always been hands-on, ensuring we understood that even though it was our duty to lead the country, we were a family first and foremost. Before releasing the children, she whispered,
"I love you both very much. Be good for your mom and Uncle Liam, and we will have a video chat soon."
Standing, she walked to where Bo was sleeping. Going to one knee, she smoothed the hand over his downy, soft black hair. Rising, she turned to Natalie, pulling her into her embrace.
"I hope you find peace."
"Mother, we have to go," I urged.
"Right, of course."
She picked up the car seat while Natalie and I grabbed a few suitcases, leading the children down the hallway to a back door where a black SUV waited to take us to the private airstrip. Mother had pulled strings to ensure there would never be a record of the flight we were about to take. The idea of Leo losing his mind trying to pinpoint how and where his family had escaped was deeply gratifying. Another round of hugs all around while I loaded the bags. Then Natalie began buckling the kids into their seats. My mother squeezed my hand, and I looked down at her from my 6'2" height, promising, "I've got this."
"I have no doubt," she replied. "You're a natural-born protector. This is where you thrive. Just know that I'll miss you terribly."
Leaning down to drop a quick kiss on her cheek, I whispered, "I love you, Mother." Hugging me closer, she whispered back,
"I love you too, Liam."
Climbing into the SUV's passenger seat, we waved as we drove off the palace grounds. Within 15 minutes, we were seated inside the private jet while the crew stowed our limited luggage and did final checks prior to departure. Amelia was already drifting off in the seat next to mine, her head lolling onto my arm, while Natalie had Jameson curled in her lap.
Para seguir escuchando este audiolibro gratuitamente, haz clic en el enlace de la descripción y podrás escucharlo completo sin coste gracias a la prueba de 30 días de Audible.